Okay. Hey, y'all. I just left a photo shoot and it's like raining really bad, so I'm trying to get my hair together. I'm trying to keep my hair covered up. But I want to talk about something that was kind of on my spirit. And I just really, it's a lot of sisters that are really upset about recent events, but I know that black women have been mad for a minute, which, I mean, as a black woman, I understand. But I'm gonna just tell y'all something. It's a new day. It is a new damn day. I'm gonna tell y'all that. First of all, I want to say that I had the pleasure of rewatching a video of Priestess Louisa Tish, and I really hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And she is a priestess of Oshun. And for those of you who don't know about Oshun, Oshun is an Orisha in African and Afro-Latina communities, and she is the moisture on all of the earth. She is the sweet. Somebody's messaging me right now. It's the devil. She is the sweet water on the earth. She's the moisture on the earth. She's the attraction on the earth. And she also is associated with just everything feminine. And everybody loves Oshun. Like, a lot of people like to try to claim her, even though they're not really her child. But it's all good. I'm not going to show you nobody. But I've seen this video a long time ago. But I think that this is very telling right now. It was about the story of Oshun, one of the stories of Oshun, where she left the earth, right? And people didn't bat. What happened. I can't tell it the way she tells the story. I'm not a priestess, but I just know that she said that you guys can go watch it on YouTube or whatever. But she said that people weren't valuing Oshun. People weren't valuing Oshun. And for those of you, again, who do not know about Oshun, she's all about beauty. She carries a mirror. She's that one. You know what I mean? She's my Orisha mother, and I identify with her heavily, so I feel her. And this is something that sisters, this is something that this is her lesson. This is her lesson for us right now. What happened is that they weren't valuing Oshun. Now, like I said, she's the sweet water on all of the earth, all of the moisture on the earth. Now, Yemaya, she does rule the ocean, but her and Oshun are, they close, okay? So, I'm talking about lakes, rivers, streams, the sweat when you are in heat with your lover, all of that stuff. That's Oshun. So, they weren't valuing Oshun. They were treating her like everybody else, okay? So, Oshun was like, oh, okay, that's what y'all want to do? Okay. I'm out. So what the priestess says is that she went to the moon. She went to the moon to powder her nose. She was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just leave y'all here since y'all wanna act like, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't need me, like I'm not valued. I'm gonna go on the moon and I'm gonna go powder my nose. And then, yeah. And so what happened is that everything dried the fuck up. Everything got real dry. And so Oshun, so then some of the other deities, they went to Olodumare, who is, he's the one who makes everybody. So they went and they were like, man, everything is dry. What we gonna do, man? It's not. What we gonna do? And he was like, well, where's Oshun? Because of course, Olodumare, he got good sense, and so he was like, well, where is she? Where is the mother of all of the moisture, since everything's so dry and y'all hungry and shit, it ain't raining, where is Oshun? And they were like, well, she left. And he's like, well, y'all better go get her, because I mean, that's her domain, so y'all better go get her. So they went they went to her and they had to do a lot of different things in order to get her to come back. And what she ended up saying is, don't do this shit again. Don't put me in another situation where I got to chunk the deuces on y'all. Y'all are not doing what y'all supposed to do. And in that video, the priestess talked about how we don't value water in our society and some other really deep, she went into like an ecological breakdown of that. But of course, we're in a different space and time. I'm not talking about the water on the earth. I'm talking about black women. A lot of people are like, you know, why are black women like this? Why are black women like that? Why don't they respect this? We don't have to do a motherfucking thing. We don't have to do a motherfucking thing. Okay? We don't have to do a motherfucking thing at all. And that's the bullshit. Black women have been talked into, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta look like that, you gotta eat like this, you gotta go here, you better have this, you better not have this problem, you better not have this problem. Okay. That's exactly why we're divesting. That's exactly why it is. What I really want to say to my sisters or whatever who are just like, oh my God, you know, what are we going to do about, you know, the patriarchy? What are we going to do about this disrespect that we receive from men? What are we going to do about this? Go powder your nose. Stop giving men attention. We give men too much attention. We had a group called, there was a group on Facebook called Beard Game or something like that. And it was a whole bunch of men with beards. Okay. And I was like, oh, okay, let me see what's on here. So I'm in the group. There were a lot of men in there posting, you know, their beards and their bodies and stuff like that. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. But what disturbed me the most was the number of women in there posting their breasts, posting their ass, basically on some like, look at me, look at me, look at me. You don't have to do that. And y'all know I don't believe in wearing clothes. So I'm not saying that on some like respectability politics shit. You don't have to prove. I just want black women to stop doing so much shit to prove themselves that they were worthy of a motherfucking man. Leave these motherfuckers alone. That's why they so, y'all, everybody always wants to know, why are they so lazy? Why are they so entitled? Why do they do this? Why do they do that? Leave them the fuck alone. Matter of fact, I told this one dude, and he actually told me, he was just like, well, because we were talking about sex, and I was just like, but y'all don't even fucking deserve it. And then he was just like, well, you don't understand. We need it. We need it. We need it for fuel. I said, I know y'all need it for fuel. That's why y'all don't deserve it. That's the point I'm trying to fucking make. Y'all don't need any fuel, because y'all get fuel and we are still in the predicament that we're in. Y'all get fuel and then y'all still make excuses for motherfuckers who are out here abusing kids. Y'all don't need no fucking fuel. And that's what women need to understand. You're literally fueling them. You're fueling them. Every time you give them sexual intercourse, you are fueling a man. They will die without sex. Men will die without sex. It is true. It is true. But what do? You make sure he gets into school. Matter of fact, I'm so motherfucking tired of you motherfuckers talking about, I have to clean up after my husband. No, you don't. You keep enabling him to be a dirty ass motherfucker and keep leaving his shit around because he knows you're gonna pick it up. Stop picking up the fucking socks. Stop enrolling niggas in school. Okay? Stop teaching him how to take care of his kids. Remove yourself. That's why they stay like that. Men and women are different. Men are not supposed to be coddled. That's what makes them weak. Men are supposed to learn through action. Men are supposed to learn through trial and error. They're supposed to figure things out. That's why you have so many men that you be like, my husband just can't do nothing by himself. No, he's been babied all his life. That's why he's so fucking effeminate. Because he's never had to be a grown-ass man and figure out a problem by himself. That's what's wrong with these men. They've never had to actually do real problem solving. I talk about, oh, the woman is the emotional side and the man is the logic side. Black women do emotion and logic all the time. You do both. That's why you're so fucking tired. That's why you're so tired. That's why so many women are tired, because they're doing problem solving and they're doing emotional labor. Stop solving problems for these men. Stop. Remove yourself. Go powder your nose like Oshun did. She wasn't worried about, oh damn, they ain't gonna have nothing to drink. That's what black women do. Well, if I leave, what's gonna happen to? Ain't nobody asking, well, Shit, what is my baby mama gonna do if I leave her unmarried with kids? Ain't no niggas asking them questions. They just go do whatever the fuck they want to go do. Y'all be too worried about what men are doing. Stop giving men energy. Stop giving men time. There's no reason that black men should be able to make a group called Beard Gang Matters, and it's women older than my ass showing they ass, showing they titties, like, oh my God, look at me. Oh my God, look at me. You are lowering your value by giving these niggas attention. Stop giving these niggas attention. They don't deserve no goddamn attention. Men are supposed to work for attention. Men are supposed to work for attention. I don't care who don't like it. Men are supposed to work for attention. It makes them feel prideful. It makes them feel, it fills their ego up. It makes them feel good. Yeah, you know, my wife, she tried to play me the first time, but yeah, I just kept sending them flowers. That makes them feel good. But what's wrong with black women? We've been always told that we ain't shit. You need to do this, you need to do that. So unfortunately, psychologically, we decide we're going to try to, well, let me prove to him. Let me make sure I make him something to eat. Let me make sure I wash his drawers. Let me make sure I wash his I know somebody who watched this nigga's kids for years and that nigga still left her. Let me watch his kids and help him out. You watching his kids, he off with another bitch. Stop giving him all this damn energy. I'm going to give y'all a few tenets. I think that women need to limit their phone conversations with men. Y'all be on the phone with niggas too much, okay? And I used to do this too. Stop giving them so much time. If a nigga really want to spend time with you, if a man really wants to spend time with you, make him set a date. You'd be surprised how many motherfuckers will stop calling you and wasting your time on the phone. Okay, some of them, I talked to a sister about this the other day. Sometimes they want to be on the phone with you and build an emotional bond with you, so that after they talk to you for, you know, any lapse 5 to 10 hours, they're like, okay, let me go ahead and invite her over because she feels like I'm a good guy. You know, I've been talking to her on the phone a lot, so she's a good guy, so now it's easy for me to get in the ass. Stop doing that shit. Tell they asses, well, you can meet me here. Well, actually, I wouldn't even do that. That's still helping the motherfucker. I would be like, well, no, because you haven't set up anything. Make him set something up. When you're not getting value, when you're not feeling value, remove yourself. Like I said. Okay, this is another part. The whole notion. Now again, I believe. Don't nobody want to talk on the damn phone. Thank you, Tamara. Don't nobody got time for that shit. Another thing that women are doing, and I took notes because I'm tired of the bullshit. The whole aspect of getting a man. Now, I'm a heterosexual woman, meaning that I do like men. I am sexually attracted to men, okay? What I will say is the whole aspect of working to get a man. Can you do things to increase your chances of getting a man? Yes, absolutely. But the whole notion of I need to get a man, it's important to get a man, or whatever. What is this lady doing? She just way too close to my car and I don't want to have to punch her in the face. Okay, yeah, walk your ass over there. The whole aspect of even getting a man, that's masculine. You don't have to go after shit. Like I said, when Oshun was not being respected, she just left. And that's what we need to just leave. Okay, a man who really wants to be with you, he will come and find you. You don't have to do anything to get a man. That's why I noticed there are a few groups that I had to get out of on Facebook, because they were just like, well, if you do this and if you do that and if you cut off your locks and if you cut off the fat rolls and if you do this and if you do this and if you put yourself into this box and if you learn how to speak Senegalese, then and then you'll get a man. That's masculine. You don't have to do anything to get a man. That's not how that shit fucking works. Women command attraction. That's just a natural energy of women. So you don't have to do anything to get anything. That's another psychological, that's some bullshit that men have made up, that you need to do something to get a man to do anything. No, you don't. If that was the case, we wouldn't have no damn prostitutes. That's some bullshit, okay? But what you need to do, yeah, just let it go. Let's let it go. Like, we give men too much energy. We give men way too much energy. We give men way too much time. Remove your energy. Remove your energy from me. I'm trying to tell y'all, stop. No, just stop. Don't give men any of your energy, any of your time. He needs to give you your energy. Your job as a female, as a woman, as a feminine person, you transmute that energy back to him. He's supposed to give you something first. That's why every single man that I hear talking about something, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Let they asses die off. Stop giving them energy. If he has to ask that motherfucking question, he doesn't understand the value of women, period. You don't have to bring anything to the table. You are the table. And I'm tired of motherfuckers trying to make excuses and try to act like, no, well, women need to have a 401k and they need to have this. Women don't have to have a motherfucking thing. I bet you motherfuckers would change their mind if women just said, okay, well, we're not fucking y'all no more. It'd be just like the Oshun story. Well, wait. That's exactly what that dude was doing when I told him that. I said, well, maybe y'all don't need to have sex no more. Because if we're fueling y'all and y'all ain't doing shit, and it's people, it's all kind of fucked up shit going on in our communities, y'all don't need no more fuel. Okay? If you put some gas in the car and you don't crank up, you don't keep trying to crank up the goddamn car. You just say, well, fuck it. It don't work. You know? Shit. You plug up the lamp and it don't turn on. It don't turn on. Okay? You gotta, these men really got you thinking that they're the valuable ones. They really think they're the motherfucking prize. And as long as you're doing things to prove yourself, as long as you're doing things to bend over backwards, you're going to suffer. You're going to be shitted on. And you're going to be ignored. Because you're trying to literally tell somebody, you're trying to tell a species of people that, or a chromosome break off of you. Go talk to your biology teacher about that. That you have value to them. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's like my kids trying to be like, mommy, I'm important. They don't have to tell me they're important. That's some bullshit. Okay? That's some junk. Stop giving them your energy. Y'all care too much about what a fucking man thinks. That's another reason why I was over them damn groups. Well, the reason why you don't have no man is because you're dressing like this and because you're dressing like that. Hoes everywhere got a damn man. Okay? That's some bullshit. That's the wrong mentality about all of that. You can wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. I don't have anything to do with that. The issue is that men feel entitled because we give them the energy. We give them our energy. We give them our emotional labor. We give them our time. So they feel just. They feel like they don't have to do anything. They don't feel, they feel like they're the center of the universe. I mean, that's essentially what patriarchy is. Men feeling like they're the center. Okay. Let them feel like that and walk away and see how much shit gets done. That's why we're in the space we in now. That's why we're in the situation we in now. Women saying they don't feel protected, they don't feel valued. You know, men are treating them like this. No, that's not how it works. Like I said, you can literally go into nature and see how other animals do things. All of the men, they do things to in order to get a mate. You can go to Samoa. The men, they do hakas to get a woman to be interested, to see if she might want to mate with him. But not here. Y'all be like, oh my God, look at me, mate with me. And you wonder why men don't have no goddamn sense. You wonder why men are so motherfucking lazy. You wonder why so many women have a story of how they built a man up and then he left their asses. Stop giving them your energy and your attention and your time and your pussy and your intellect. I have a really, really beautiful friend who told me that she literally helped this dude graduate college. She wrote most of his papers in college. Nigga wouldn't have had no degree if she wouldn't have done that for him. There's so many women with that story. He wouldn't be nothing had I not done this. Don't do it no more. Stop giving them that ammo. Stop helping them. Exactly. Make him build a damn nest first before you lay an egg. Stop letting these men try to tell you that you got to do X, Y, and Z first. Exactly. Sperm swims to the egg. That's why whenever I see women and the man just isn't doing 100% of what he's supposed to be doing, I'll be just like, it's probably because he's effeminate, and it's probably because you're helping him be effeminate and you're giving him stuff. Stop giving. He don't have to work for nothing. That's why these men are so fucking lazy. They need to be able to figure out some things on their own. And that's exactly what's happened to the black community. Black girls have been left to their own devices, and you got to figure out shit on your own. So now as a woman, you're masculine as fuck. So now you feel like, okay, I'm in my masculine suit. I grew up in the black community. Let me try to do this, and this to try to go get me a man. Exactly. Stop giving men advice. They don't need no damn advice. That's the whole point of being a man. You're supposed to figure it the fuck out. Giving no nigga no goddamn advice. That's the emotional labor. That's the emotional labor. You're giving him advice. You're writing his papers for things. Yes. They need to work for things, period. And that's the issue. They are not even working for female. They're not even working for female love and affection. It's being given willingly to them. And they feel entitled. That's why they even come to you asking you, well, what do you got to the table? And yeah, or you can just be savage and charge their asses, and you can see, oh, you're a prostitute. Oh, you're this. I bet you if all of us just say fuck it, I bet you they'll find a prostitute to pay. Because like I said, I've had more than one I've had more than one man tell me that's how they get their fuel. That's how they get their energy. Which makes sense if you look at the anatomy of a woman and a man. It makes sense. That's how they get their inner charge. Is by being with us. Stop giving them the ammo. Stop giving them the energy. Stop staying on the phone. Stop telling him all your damn business. Let him figure some shit out. Stop telling him your favorite color. Let him figure it the fuck out. Shit. Remove your presence when you do not feel valued. Yes, they are siphoning off of us energetically, emotionally, and sexually. And you wonder why there are so many fucking single moms in the black fucking community. It's because you're having kids with motherfucking leech-ass men who are not giving back. They're not offering anything first. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll live together and I guess we'll have a family. And then you never get what the fuck you want. Because you've been with a damn leech the whole time. Stop giving men energy. A man who wants your energy will do things to get it first. He will make a space for you. He will give you the things that you need. He will provide for you. He will protect you. When he's not doing anything like that, when you're telling him I got a fucking flat tire and he's like, damn, that sucks. Go powder your nose on the moon like Oshun. Don't talk to that motherfucker no more. You don't have nothing else to say to his ass. You were in a situation of need and he didn't even come help you. You don't need to talk to him about. There's nothing more. There's no more relationship. There's no more friend. It's not even a friend. I have friends that would come help me if I had a situation like that. And it's women out here literally having sex with men who won't even do that for them. Let them figure out this shit on their own. Stop giving them advice. Stop giving them opportunities. Stop washing their drawers. Stop making their meals. Oshun already told you what to do. She already told you what to do. She said remove yourself if a motherfucker don't want to act right. That's another thing that Oshun does have. Most of them, from what I understand, in the pantheon and working with Oshun, if you piss her off, she don't come back. She's not dealing with you no more. There's nothing you can do. Y'all gotta stop making excuses. Y'all gotta stop giving them leeway and giving them an opportunity to do kind of stuff. They need to show up with gifts in hand. They need to show up with gifts in hand. If they can't do that, then okay, well, go beat your meat. Women will be all right. I mean, that's what really makes a lot of motherfuckers mad. Women will be all right. Women will be all right. Because we've been that way since eternity. That's why they want to keep putting you in these situations. Stop giving them all of this energy. I swear to God, you have more energy. Stop giving it away. Stop propping men up. Stop giving them a platform to walk over your ass. Because that's what they do. And then you keep wondering why the black community is the way it is. The black community is the way it is. And I know my Ia just said this is because you do not value your women and your children. You do not protect them. It don't make no damn sense all the things that black women are expected to do. It's unfair. I always tell people, you know, I don't like that whole aspect of being called strong. I reject it. I am resilient because I've had to be, but I reject that. I'm a quote unquote strong and that I'm big. I play weak. I just be like, no, because I know in my mind, yes, I can maybe pick up that box, but why would I put that stress on my body when a man can do it? But a lot of us, we've been conditioned to, let me just do it. That's been the whole notion of black women. Fuck it, I'll do it. No, stop. Really, stop. And watch everything go to shit. Stop. Stop. That's part of why when you leave dudes, when you leave some of these men alone, why, you know, it take them about a good 36 hours and they blowing your phone up and they all, because they need your energy to live. That's literally, they need it. Take it away. Take it away until these kids got some protection. Take it away until women stop getting their asses beat. Take it away until you stop hearing about black women giving birth by their motherfucking self. That pisses me off to no end. To no end. Take it away. Don't pick up not now sock. Don't make not now meal if the person that you're sharing a home with isn't making sure that your needs are met. Isn't making sure that you're safe. Y'all be giving, literally, black women give men way too much damn energy, man. Y'all give them all the damn energy. Shit. Even with raising them. Sit up there and coddle the fuck out of these little boys and then wonder why they ain't shit. I have one of them in my family. Been coddled his whole goddamn life. And for the life of his mama just don't understand why he does some of the things that he does. I'm like, 'cause he's a fucking child. He's a fucking man-child. That's why. He's never had to be responsible. This nigga has a whole house and don't have no blinds on the motherfucking window. Why? Because he's sorry. Because he's sorry. That's why. Stop giving them all this damn energy. Stop sitting on the phone all night talking to these motherfuckers. Stop helping them elevate themselves. Stop building businesses. I've seen so many sisters do this shit. Stop literally. I saw a meme the other day, and it was just like, you know, if I got a hot dog stand, if you a good woman, you be right there next to me, asking people for if it's ketchup or mustard. That's disgusting. So you literally want a woman who basically is your employee. That's basically what a lot of these men be saying on the low. That's the real tea. That's really why they want a woman. They basically want somebody that's going to be one of their employees that they can just, you can basically, you know, you're going to be his admin forever. Never get married, never get paid. What kind of goofy ass shit is that? And hold up, and you know, he going to expect you to have his kids. He's going to expect you to wash his clothes. Stop. They literally tell you. Honestly, so a lot of things that I've heard from men over, shit, in my whole life, but especially recently, they're telling you, you are here for my pleasure and my pleasure only. And that's so backwards. Women are the ones who are supposed to be receiving all of the pleasure. It's some backward shit. But we have to stop fueling it. Stop fueling these men. Like I said, they literally get their energy from us. They get their energy from us. Yep, be like old girl and waiting to excel. Be like old girl, like waiting to excel. That's why I always tell women, people always talk about, oh, it's good to have your own money. It's good to have your own money. I think that's true. But you know what else I think is really important to have? I think it's important to have your own schedule that you stick to and you do not change. Meaning, if you do this on Monday, and you do that on Tuesday, and you do that on Thursday, maybe Wednesday's your day off, and you do that on Friday, nobody should change that for you. That's what you do. A lot of women, when they get with a man, you know, maybe they were doing something 4 or 5 days a week. They was at kickboxing, then they stop. Because you want to be all up under him. Stop doing that. Because you're literally not giving yourself the energy that you're supposed to be giving yourself anymore. You have switched your energy over into, well, I gotta stay home and cook dinner for Carl. Okay? Stop your kickboxing classes. Then when you get fat, then Carl, the same motherfucker who be eating up all your damn food, I ain't really attracted to her no more. She done got fat. You should have stayed in kickboxing, and he should have been making his own damn food. If that's what you're gonna say to yourself after he run off. Stop giving these men energy. Just stop. Stop giving them energy. They don't deserve it. If they deserved it, they would be doing stuff to keep it. That's it. If he deserved it, you wouldn't be driving to his house every fucking time. If he deserved it, you wouldn't be at his house in the morning after y'all been fucking all night, hungry as fuck. Fucking on an empty stomach. I see y'all doing that shit all the time. Stomach growling. But you all up in somebody's face. He all up in your face. But your damn stomach is growling. Okay. Keep letting these men use up all your damn energy. Stop giving men instructions. Made him read the instruction manual. Make his ass figure it the fuck out. Yeah. And that's what's wrong. Black women have been, or women in general have just been taught that you were just supposed to do whatever you need to do to maintain a relationship with a man. No, you do fucking not. Maintain that relationship with yourself. And that's usually how you get a man. I've had men, when I remember when I used to read cards, I had this boyfriend or whatever. And I remember I told him he wanted to go somewhere. I remember telling him, I have to finish these readings first or whatever. He was like, all right. And I would type the reading, so I had my computer open and I was like pulling the cards or whatever, and I was getting ready to do the reading. And I looked up and he was like this. Just all in my mouth. I'm like, what are you doing? He's just like, you're just so beautiful when you're in your element. They love that shit, really. They really do love that shit. And they know that they have to work to get your attention. He sat there and he waited like he was supposed to do. But you have to have your own schedule, and you cannot let a man interrupt the schedule that you have. You see what I'm saying? I remember getting with somebody, and because of the living situation that he put me in, I couldn't do some of the rituals and things that I used to do. And then there were so many bad things happening to me because I wasn't in line. I wasn't in alignment no more. Because I had succumbed to having a man and living in a space that I would say, I mean, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't like I was just living in like a shack or nothing like that, but it wasn't what I would, it's not what Oshun would have wanted for me. I'll say that. It's not what God would have wanted for a player. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show I shifted my energy for the comfort of that relationship. You should not do that. All I had to be like is, well, okay, when you get a house, call me. I'm going to just stay over here. I'll go live with my mama or something. That's all I had to do. I was open and willing to give my energy to that person. We got to stop doing that kind of stuff. You literally need to start telling, what's her name? Pauletta Washington, Denzel Washington's wife. Everybody talk about Denzel, how fine Denzel is. And, you know, if Denzel was in my face, I would just throw my bra off. That's what's wrong with your ass right now. Okay, because he's a mere mortal. Well, you know what? His wife, a true goddess, Pauletta said that he had to propose to her. Denzel had to propose to his wife 3 times. Not because Denzel wasn't fine. 3 different times that woman turned him down. Yes, fine ass Denzel. Yeah, she turned him down 2 different times. I think the 3rd time she said yes. But he had to propose to her 3 different times. Why? Because she was like, he didn't have it right the first time. And the second time, he didn't have it right. Well, damn. Sound like somebody who knows their fucking worth. She was not willing to settle. Some of y'all need to stop accepting the first offer y'all get from these men, too. Because sometimes you need to tell him to go back and get it right. That's how he builds up his masculine energy. But no, you just like, okay, well, I guess I'll just struggle with you. That's exactly how you set yourself up for being unhappy, for being used, because he knows. This is why a lot of these men do the things they do, because they know that you took them when they were a piece of shit. They knew that. And it's your job as a woman to turn a motherfucker down so that he can go back to the drawing board and get it right. That's what's wrong. These men, if these men didn't get any energy from women from yelling at them across the street, they wouldn't do it. Be like Pauletta. Be like Oshun. Show up when somebody has it all the way right. Show up when he got it right. When he come pick you up and he takes you to that place, then you can be, okay, this is cool. Stop driving to motherfuckers. Stop giving them all this damn energy. Stop helping them, like I said, enroll in school. Stop watching their kids for them. Stop. This is why they are so, we always talk about, oh, they're just not masculine. That's why. Because you want to keep giving that beautiful, nurturing, motherly energy to motherfuckers who have not even provided you an iota of real attention, of energy. And no one has made sure that you are safe, the kids are safe, nothing. And you wonder why. This is why. Stop giving them energy. You're giving all of your... I've heard so many men say stuff like, if women only knew their worth. Oh, honey, if they knew their worth, you wouldn't be fucking nobody. I be wanting to tell them that. Most of them that have said that to me, I'd be like, yeah, and you probably wouldn't be getting no ass. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of women do, Kai. I hope I'm saying your name right. That's what a lot of women do, and that's why I just said stop giving them the energy and the time. Y'all always feeling bad for a motherfucker. Stop feeling bad for a motherfucker. Don't nobody feel bad for you. And that's clear and apparent after this stupid ass documentary done came out. Don't nobody feel bad for you. You're a whole woman. On average, smaller than most men. Way less than most men. But don't nobody want to help you unload your stuff out your car. People watching you get your ass beat at McDonald's. Stop giving them energy. Just like with that girl, the girl at McDonald's, I wouldn't even show back up to work. I would not have showed back up to work. I'd be like, oh, y'all some bitches. I'm not coming to work no more. Y'all sit up here and let somebody beat my ass like that. I'm not coming back to work. Fuck y'all. And I would have sued McDonald's if I were her. I don't know what the sister is doing, but I would have sued McDonald's. My manager let me get my ass beat. All of my coworkers let me get my ass beat. That's what I would have said. But what did she do? My sister took the masculine route. Well, I learned how to fight because I took up boxing. No, sis. No. You did what you had to do to defend yourself, but you need to hold motherfuckers accountable. Those men sat there and watched you get your ass beat. Stop giving these men energy. Stop giving them time. You're talking to a motherfucker on the phone 3 and 4 days out the week for what? Is you gonna cash out a motherfucker or not? All that damn energy and time with these grown ass men children. Make me sick. That's why you got all these pick me ass moms out here caping for R. Kelly, that's what's wrong with women. Y'all be so worried about what a man is doing, and if he got some good dick, and if he cute. Would a man stand up for you if somebody punched you in your fucking mouth? That's what I want to know. If somebody punches you in your face, is he gonna stand up for you? If you need a new tire, is he gonna stand there and look at you, or is he gonna make sure that you get one? Some of y'all married niggas like this. And be talking about, I have a husband. Yeah, but he don't do shit but sit up there and look. He don't do nothing but sit up there and look. And work 10 hours a week at some raggedy ass job. You doing everything else. They do make me sick. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. I'm tired of these pick-me ass women neglecting their children for niggas. I'm tired of women neglecting their lives for niggas. I'm tired of women neglecting all of the wonderful, beautiful parts of themselves because they want to make a man happy. When somebody gonna make you happy, sis? And then you want to sit up here and ask, why do so many black women die in childbirth? And why do black women have such high rates of this? And why do black women dying of heart disease? And bitch, look around. You will literally see a woman on the side of the road changing her own tire. That's why. We tired. That's why. That's why our hearts are giving out. That's why we're having issues giving birth. You need to be, in order to give birth safely, you need to feel safe. That's biology. If a woman does not feel safe, her body will not produce enough oxytocin That's why they be giving women Pitocin in the hospitals, because they don't feel love. They're not getting enough hugs. They're not being kissed. Everybody want to be like, well, her body just didn't make enough Pitocin. No, there's a reason why her body ain't making enough goddamn Pitocin, because ain't nobody showing her any kind of love, any kind of support. She just knocked up. And y'all know it's true in the black community. As soon as you get pregnant, everybody looking at you like, oh God, look at this bitch. That's why we dying. We dying of shame. Heart rate up. You tired. You working all the damn time. I hate when I see black women working full time and you got a fucking man. I be wanting to just, whoo. I be wanting to be somebody's ass. I be like, really? This the woman you want to have with your baby? And she can't rest? You a bitch. You're not a real man. You're not a real man. And people always try to make this excuse. Oh, well, you know, the economics are so bad. God damn it. During the Great Depression, the damn economics was bad. But men were doing 3, 4, and 5 jobs trying to figure out how to take care of their family. The real men were. But the weak men, they were beating their wives. Weren't working. Alcoholics. That's what the trifling men were doing during the Great Depression. But the men who were really savage during the Great Depression was like, well, shit, I'm about to go over here and do this. They were doing all kind of stuff trying to make sure their families were going to be safe. There ain't no excuse. Matter of fact, my mom even told me about one of my exes. He was having some economic issues that I remember being like, well, Mom, he's going through this. He's going through this. My mama was like, his ass should have got off his motherfucking ass and went to go drive to Uber. He should have went to go shake his ass. He should have went to go strip. He should have went to go do Postmates. He should have picked up a second job. My mama she wasn't hearing none of that shit. My mom wasn't hearing none of that shit. Because my mom's husband took care of us. And I'm going to tell you that. And that's part of why I have such a low tolerance for this bullshit. Now that I have watched and really watched how some of these dudes act. And even some of the shit that I've accepted as a woman. Like what I just said. Because I'm just sitting up here like, my daddy did never make no excuse. Never. Ever. And he made sure my mom got to where she needed to be in life. We ain't never go without nothing in my house. Cause my mama know what's up. My mama know you. No, cause my granny taught us a wet pussy and a dry purse do not mix. My granny told us that. I used to just laugh. I used to laugh, but then I'm looking around at women grown as fuck, fucking on an empty goddamn stomach. I just be like, really? Really? You gonna neglect your kids over a dude? You gonna set your kid up with a damn pedophile because he's fine? Chaba. Stop giving these men your energy and your time and let them grow some balls. This is why their testosterone is so low and why they nut so fucking fast. Okay, this is why they can't last in bed, because they don't have no testosterone, because they aren't being made to do anything. Make them do some shit. Make them do some shit. Oh, let me try to help him. Just cut it off. Be over the age of 15, don't help his ass do shit. Unless you're his mama and you're feeding him and he's under 18, don't help him do nothing. I have seen it in my own family. These men and their sense of entitlement. Just let them figure it out. I promise you they'll be better for it. Other cultures do this. They literally. But yeah, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm about to get off. But yeah, like I said, in other cultures and in a lot of cultures, the men have to go through a rites of passage. They are literally sent into like the jungle with nothing, and they got to come back with like something that whatever their culture requires. We don't make boys do any of that shit. That's why they so weak. Weak and sorry. So, as a woman, remove yourself. Like I said, go like Oshun, go to the moon, go mind your business, and let those men figure out how to be men. You don't need to be teaching unless this is your child, unless this is your child. You don't have nothing to teach no grown ass man. And if his mom failed him, then you know what happens in societies of men who do not come up to par. They don't get to mate. They don't get to mate, and they just die alone. I think it sounds perfect. Let them. That's all I wanted to say. Just stop giving these men energy. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I know y'all probably tired of it too, hell. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm probably gonna put this up on YouTube. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and I hope that this helped y'all. Yeah. Okay, bye.